we have won and took complete conquest over the enigmatic observers. And they say to sit back and watch. Well, unfortunately for them, create template. You will be delicious and nerve stapled, as you always will be. Above research. It'll take you 2 months for us to go through your entire species and have you all nerve stapled. Hallelujah. Dimensional fabricators. Yep, so they actively change it for us and they don't give us the highest tier of resources. That's silly. That seems very inconsistent. And I should get endless living metal from it. Well, that's one fallen empire down. I guess we could turn these all into hive worlds, technically. It shouldn't delete the sky domes, because it'd be dumb if it did. Oh yeah, we can start going with some hive worlds here, and upgrade this beyond what the fallen empires could expect. And soon these pops will not be capable of resisting in the slightest. And all I can say to that is hallelujah. We have no energy. We have nothing, basically. But we have everything, but we don't have enough of it now.
We have adapted a species to suit our needs.
Yeah, sure. Let's get dietary enrichment, get survival of the fittest, toss up appropriation. Once we have those two finished, we will finally have the rest of adaptability, allowing us access to either not executive vigor, either Voidborn, so we could have our habitats be even more insane, because that's basically the last thing we're going to be building, or something else. I'm not sure. Here, boost our energy weapons. All of you merge. Build the biggest army the world has ever seen. Well, that's one fallen empire completely destroyed. We have others. We did our best to conquer them. The only thing that can really challenge us at this point is the final crisis. And while I could expand even more hilariously fast, we've got a lot of eggs that are currently starting to hatch. So we should probably hold it for the time being. Oh yes, before I forget, on Cradle, because there's going to be... You are going to be a new sector.
Our construction is complete.
With the following style leader with an architectural interest. Prevent you people from complaining, crying, or something similar.
Our construction is complete.
We are purging so many undesirables, it hurts. But anyway, that
technology conceived.
Severely... Yeah, the Cradle sector. Alright, yeah, that should severely cut into what we're dealing with. Not the fleet command limit, administration effectiveness, because that will clearly do something. No, get the starbase capacity. We need 2 more to be able to handle our current starbase count. What I miss? Independence guaranteed. Really? Anything interesting in the situation log? No, other than one of the fallen empires just vanishing all at once. What do our contacts look like? Is there anything that is not pathetic compared to us? You know, everything is not pathetic. I mean, naturally I'm not going to attack them all at once.
Our construction is complete.
But if I wanted to, I could probably just start steamrolling people. I mean, Fallen Empire level ships are difficult to deal with. Also, Fleet Manager, before I forget,
Our construction
got
is
your double
complete.
corvettes, but we also need to add in the Mewtwo Titan ship to you. And, I mean, I guess we can toss in both of those, and toss in a battleship, and a new destroyer. Teaming Swarm, you have the Mewtwo. You will now also get the Mew-22 because we're starting to split up our fleets a bit more. And we'll fill out the rest here. You will also get the Mew-22. Again, if we're splitting up our fleets, we might as well toss in a battleship. You sunk the battleship. Yay. What? Why am I... Thundering Swarm. You have upgrades, you have repairs, but most of all, you have possibly
Our swarm is strengthened.
the largest fleet. Yeah, toss up a battleship. Make this easy on me. Make me not have to do math. The Rancorous Swarm, you can just be the battleship-heavy fleet. I don't even know why I'm tossing up this many destroyers. Reinforce All is going to drain my funding to a hilarious degree. But let's go. Let's do it. Let's watch this all burn down. You just, like, go over here real quick. What? No, I just want one of you. Two of you. You sit here. Build the research station, please. "10 years. What other preparations do I feel like I need to make?" If I had a sentry array, I could see why everything else is cut off. I'm going to guess that there are Leviathans hidden in the areas that are here, here, or here. Something similar. And that those Leviathans are the only reason people are not expanding in those territories. We have a shield world. I'm just taking a look through here to see if I can find a single special thing about these empires. I know they like hiding stuff. Nah. Everything remains hidden, even to me. Is that your Colossus ship? No, that seems like just a regular battleship. Oh, no, it's a Titan. You have a Titan Lance. Can I acquire a Titan Lance to research? So, I would love to do that. Maybe a military Fallen Empire will be my next conquest. Plasma throwers, you have your disruptors, you have your missiles. The offensive auras and dark matter. I still have no idea what I would like to do here. God, all of a sudden we have a... Do I have to build another full fleet? Is this what this is going to tell me to do? Even as we're building up even more ships, is it time for me to build yet again another humongous fleet? And have it sally forth into the stars of our nightmares? It might. It very well might.
swarm is strengthened.
It's no longer about strengthening the swarm. It's just about how hilarious of a force we can put together before the crisis event occurs. We completely neglected to colonize that world. Ah well. Oh yeah, no, there are always tons of it. I hope, if it's the energy crisis, I'm going to be really disappointed. If it's the Perforian
Our
swarm,
construction is complete.
I'll just sit there laughing. I want to build more mega structures. God, as soon as I ate that fallen empire, it's just time for us to go, go, go. They have battleships, so is it only the military fallen empires that have Titan ships? Because I do want that Titan lance, if that's true. I know you're alright. I'm actually thinking about turning my eyes towards this fallen empire. And the only reason is the coast. Because I don't know if I can get the Titan lance. Because right now, our Titan ships are equipped with just the Perdition Beam. It deals between 5,000 and 10,000 damage. The Titan Beam 2, the Titan Lance, is the exact same. Wait. Is there... That's not it, because that doesn't have a Titan ship yet. Never mind. They just have a Titan ship, there's nothing fancy on said Titan ship. They have dark matter thrusters, they have jump drives, just like everybody else. That's just kind of depressing. I'm just looking for things to augment the swarm. I mean, I guess, since we're just conquering stuff at this point for the sake of conquering, we can go north to Jatamaris and send in our now 6K transport fleet and just conquer these guys, get them out of the way. And then move on and just start going down south. Even though I said I wasn't going to bother taking them on because there's not a lot of point, I might as well. Alright. Where's a fleet manager? I need to build it. Can I copy and paste a fleet? I wanted to copy and paste a fleet.
Technology conceived. Action is
1, 2,
complete.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then, for giggles, Your home base will be... Where will your home base be? What did I say your home base again? There it is. Yours will be in Miklós Vortex, and you will just be reinforced in the background.
Our construction is complete.
Sure, we'll continue to make it so our star
Our
bases
construction
don't
is complete.
get an increase in cost. Everything's already costly enough as it is. They have built a starbase in every single one of their territories, and it is not going to help them. Are you protected? Okay, if I declare the war on you.
Our construction is complete.
Khanate are the only ones who care. Voltic Secundus, you should know that your people are not very popular among our citizens. Understatement of the year, and again, I couldn't care less. You can't optimize, you can't break out of your hole, so you're just leftover Chinese takeout from a previous conquest that we're going to go and completely obliterate. Sector upon sector, upon hive. Everything is building on here. Are they preparing to go to war? Are they actually preparing to go to war? Because if they are, that's the funniest thing I think I've ever seen. And all I can say is it's adorable.
Our construction is complete.
Alright. I mean, they are jockeying for positions, so if they have... I guess if they had absolutely everyone in this galaxy ally together and all fight me. The problem is they all are fighting each other as of right now. And so I can continue to just conquer, I guess. Atlas, how are you doing? How are you coming along, Atlas? Atlas is alright. No, because there's no victory conditions as of right now. The only technical victory condition is if I join their federation, but because that's impossible for me to do, I just continue to feast upon the galaxy at large, because I don't turn on victory conditions purely to prevent stuff like that, although Paradox AI has never been the greatest, so it's really not something I should be too concerned with. Wow, you turning into a hive world deleted the rare feature. That makes me mad. Come on, game. You can be better than that. Can I buy more alloys? Yes. I ever not need more alloys. How goes our matter decompressor? It's almost done. How goes this, which technically started earlier? Started later. I guess we're not going to get that anytime soon. How goes our next tradition? Still 47 months. But the next tradition will probably take the only thing that's remotely useful, and that's appropriation, because we use a lot of resettlements. Right. So, at least I should be fine in that regard. Also, the more and more I think about it, the more horrifying this becomes, because I just realized that once I'm done with this, technically the canonical ending to the hive mind thing, if I conquer the vast majority of the galaxy and complete my sub-objectives, which now just basically involves killing the final crisis event. Every single world beyond the worst of the worst ends up being a hive world for me, with the exceptions of the relic worlds and the absolute worst worlds that I couldn't be bothered to colonize because it would take far more effort than it's worth. Meaning, at the end of the day, if a new species popped up out of nowhere, if the hive mind consumed itself in its hunger, in its infinite desire to fill the void, there would be few worlds left that would actually ever be habitable. You know what, for giggles, where are you? Wait, are you getting defeated? Where'd you go?
Our construction
Those
is
assimilators. Oh well. Now almost at 4,000 pops. Progress. All the other pops have finally just evaporated. No. Hive worlds are explicitly not habitable by other species. And that's what I find funny about this entire thing. Hive worlds are not habitable. Just to show you, let's see here. It would be under traditions and relics, which I actually do need to take a look at my relics because I have enough influence to start spending the stuff on them again. We shall create living worlds that are as every bit as much part of the hive as the drones that inhabit them. Hive worlds are special planet classes that are uninhabitable for non-hive-minded pops, but are not limited by planetary features and how many generator, mining, and agricultural districts they can support. Pops living on hive worlds have their resource output increased by 10%. So yeah, hive worlds are just straight uninhabitable to everyone else. Every planet in the galaxy would be hostile, and they'll just be like, what existed? Then someone's dumb enough to crack open the gates and the Multic swarm goes out to feed again. We're basically becoming the organic version of Necrons from 40k. And I think that's beautiful. So Atlas, you could just upgrade straight away. And we'll build double shipyards. Accept the will of the hive. Is everything here? Everything's been here for a while. Oi, you, declare war. Absorption, we're hungry. Go.
Annihilate the others.
Pause. Pause for like half a second. I just want to make a battle plan.